guys, have you ever been stuck or had something stuck? Well, today we're going to read a story called Stuck by Oliver Jeffers, and you're going to take kind of some of the ideas from this book and write your very own. It could be a personal narrative around a time when you were stuck, or it could just be an imaginary something when something was stuck, or you can write me and say, Mrs. Coverdell, I have this idea. And then we're going to take our stories, we're going to write them each day, and then in the end, we are going to publish them and find a way to share them with our Grade 1 buddies. So let's read Stuck by Oliver Jeffers. Stuck. To those who were there, Papa, Rosebud, Davebud, and other brother, Arn, Chester, and Sam. It all began when Floyd got his kite stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose, and that got stuck too. I don't know if you can see his eyebrow, but his eyebrow is one little line. He threw up his other shoe to knock down his favorite shoe, and unbelievably, that got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. I have a feeling that Mitch should run. Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. Lloyd fetched a ladder. He was going to sort this out once and for all. And he threw it. I am sure you can guess what happened. The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need to be put back before anyone noticed. And in order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint at it. And wouldn't you know, the bucket of paint got stuck. Then Floyd tried a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, their front door to knock down the kitchen sink, the family car to knock down their front door. Hello? Did you get up here the same way? The milkman to knock down the family car, an orangutan to knock down a milkman who surely had somewhere else to be. A small boat to knock down the orangutan, a big boat to knock down the small boat, a rhinoceros to knock down the big boat. This is called a hyperbole. He keeps exaggerating. The things keep getting bigger and bigger. A long distance lorry to knock down the rhinoceros, a house across the street to knock down the long distance lorry. And here his mom's going, Floyd! A lighthouse to knock down the house no longer across the street. Hi, what are you doing? A curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. And they all got stuck. A fire engine was passing and heard all the commotion. The firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. And up they went. First the engine. Can we help at all? Followed by the firemen, one by one. First of all, that Floyd's extremely strong. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea and went to find a saw. He's got light bulbs here. He lined it up as best as he could and hurled it up the tree. And that was it. There was no more room left in the tree, and the kite came unstuck. Floyd was delighted. He'd forgotten all about his kite and put it to use immediately, enjoying the rest of his day very much. That night, Floyd fell asleep exhausted, though before he did, he could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. Don't know if you can see the tree through there. Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea. And that is the end of Stuck. So, have you ever been stuck? Have you ever wondered how to do something and kind of tried a few different things and they haven't really worked, or finally one does work? Your story this week could be on that. It could be on a time when you found trying to learn something new was really, really hard. And then all of a sudden you got it and you got unstuck. You can kind of use his idea of things building on each other and make it into a big exaggeration if you want, or you can make it personal narrative. There's a lot of freedom in here. You can decide. I think our theme should be like overcoming things that are really difficult and not giving up, so that sense of perseverance. So find a way to use the word perseverance or to use the theme perseverance throughout your writing this week. Have fun!